Shedeur Sanders and Kevin Stefanski managed to pit brothers Travis and Jason Kelce against each other. I would love to F-King see it. Brothers discussed the situation on their podcast. Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders continues to be the subject of intense debate after an uneven preseason and a depth chart announcement that pushed him to third string. The discussion gained further visibility after Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce publicly defended Sanders, while his brother, retired Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, took a different view. The disagreement unfolded on their New Heights podcast, where the brothers addressed head coach Kevin Stefanski's decision to elevate rookie Dillon Gabriel to the backup role behind veteran Joe Flacco. Jason Kelce backed the move, noting it reflected performance and consistency. Travis Kelce, however, insisted that Sanders deserved an opportunity, arguing that the young quarterback has the ability to draw fans and generate excitement. This is not the first time Travis Kelce has supported Sanders. Earlier in the summer, he dismissed critical scouting reports that questioned Sanders' ability to adjust to the speed and physicality of the NFL. His comments highlight the divide between those who see long-term potential and those who remain concerned about immediate readiness. Browns emphasize development over immediate impact. Sanders' preseason has reflected both promise and cause for concern. In his debut, he delivered 138 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, displaying accuracy and confidence under pressure. The performance fueled optimism that the Browns had secured a quarterback with first-round caliber talent. However, his next appearance told a different story. Sanders completed just 3 passes for 14 yards and was sacked 5 times. Analysts pointed to his tendency to hold the ball too long, an issue scouts had identified before the draft. On one notable play, he kept possession for more than 6 seconds, allowing the defense to collapse the pocket. Such lapses revived questions about his ability to process quickly and make decisive throws at the professional level. Former NFL quarterback Akili Smith described Sanders' film as a clear reminder that his college habits must change to survive in the league. The same weaknesses that he managed to overcome at the collegiate level have proven far more costly against NFL defenses. The Browns' roster decisions have also fueled outside commentary. Some critics, including Shannon Sharpe, suggested that Cleveland's handling of personnel has not placed Sanders in a position to succeed. The release of several offensive linemen who had blocked for him during preseason heightened speculation that the rookie has been disadvantaged by circumstances beyond his control. Stefanski rejected any claims of unfair treatment, stressing that the depth chart reflects careful evaluation of both practices and games. NFL analyst Louis Riddick added that Sanders' opportunity to play will likely remain limited unless injuries occur or those ahead of him falter significantly. For now, the Browns are prioritizing a methodical development process, favoring stability at quarterback while giving Sanders time to adapt. While the immediate path to the field appears blocked, Sanders has maintained a professional outlook. Coaches and analysts agree that his success will depend on refining his decision-making and pocket awareness. The Browns' strategy reflects a long-term investment, protecting a talented but inexperienced quarterback from being rushed into action before he is ready. Cleveland in late August was thick with tension. The Browns had just wrapped another draining camp session when Kevin Stefanski called Shedeur Sanders into his office. "Shedeur," Stefanski said, leaning back in his chair like a man with a mischievous secret, "I need you for something bigger than playbook installs." The rookie quarterback raised an eyebrow. "Bigger than trying to beat out Dillon Gabriel for QB2? Stefanski smirked. "Bigger. I want to pit the Kelce brothers against each other." Shedeur burst into laughter. "Coach, Jason and Travis? You trying to start a civil war in football? Man, those two are untouchable." But Stefanski wasn't joking. He leaned forward, his tone low and conspiratorial. "Think about it. 2 of the most famous brothers in the NFL. One a legendary tight end, the other a future Hall of Fame center. They've spent their whole lives together, building each other up. What if Cleveland was the spark that finally made them go head-to-head?" Shedeur sat back, his grin spreading like wildfire. "I would love to F-King see it." Chapter 1: The Scheme. The plan was ridiculous, but Shedeur was exactly the kind of quarterback to pull it off. Media-savvy, magnetic, and unafraid to stir the pot, he became Stefanski's perfect co-conspirator. The Browns had a joint practice with the Philadelphia Eagles coming up. Jason Kelce would be there. 2 weeks later, they'd see Kansas City in a preseason finale, Travis Kelce's home turf. Opportunity couldn't have been scripted better. Your job, Stefanski explained, is to plant seeds. Talk up Jason to Travis. Talk up Travis to Jason. Get in their heads. You know how brothers are, competitive. We're just giving it a nudge. Shedeur cracked his knuckles like a man about to start a prank war. Say less, coach. I'm built for this. Chapter 2. Step 1. Jason Kelce. At the joint practice with the Eagles, Shedeur made his move. After warm-ups, he strolled casually past Jason Kelce, helmet under his arm. Yo, Jason, Shedeur called out. I just gotta say, you're the real Kelce. Jason blinked. What do you mean by that? You know, Shedeur said, his tone conspiratorial. Everyone always talks about Travis catching passes from Mahomes, but I'm watching tape and thinking, if Jason Kelce played tight end, Travis wouldn't even have a career. You're stronger, smarter, nicer beard. I'd take you over him any day. Jason let out a booming laugh, but there was a flicker of pride behind his eyes. Kid, you trying to stir me up? Shedeur grinned. I'm just saying, if it was me, I'd draft Jason over Travis. No question. Jason jogged back to drills, shaking his head, but Shedeur knew he'd planted the first seed. Chapter 3. Step 2. Travis Kelce. 2 weeks later in Kansas City, Shedeur struck again. This time he found Travis during pre-game warm-ups. Big Trav, Shedeur shouted. Man, you the Kelce that makes football fun. You got the rings, the dance moves, Taylor Swift in the bleachers. Nobody remembers your brother unless it's for that podcast. Travis chuckled. That's family, man. Don't disrespect my bro like that. I'm not disrespecting, Shedeur said, his grin sharp. I'm just telling the truth. Jason's great, sure, but you? You're the showstopper. Without you, Kelce is just another O-lineman's last name. But he still brings up that Super Bowl loss to you, huh? Travis tilted his head, eyes narrowing with mock suspicion. You're slick, Sanders. I like it. But don't get it twisted. Me and Jason were tight. Still, Shedeur caught it. That same flicker of competitive fire.